Yeah, I'm from Nashville. No. I'm from the real Nashville. Native in Nashville, raised on the west side when Preston Taylor was the jungle. Rappers didn't mumble, gangsters didn't dance, you got popped, you wore a muzzle. Streets had it cold, we don't know you, we don't love you. Now I'm standing in the crowd full of strangers in my city with some kid from California singing Conway Twitty. In my feelings, cause I'm feeling like the villain in the Ville. To be real, I don't recognize half the people here. There's a tear in my beer, make a toast, take a cheer. Live for the night, yesterday disappeared when they tore down my neighborhood. High-rise condo, friends in high places, fly high mondo.
I got blood drops in my whiskey. There's too many neon lights. No familiar hometown faces. Beneath these guitars late at night. These were stomping grounds once upon a time. Now it's all glam and flashy. I guess I'm old school, going down slow, like them outlaw classics.
It's that tequila, drinking coke, sniffing peel, popping poke, pimping, go get it. I'ma fuck around and leave with both women certified Nashvilleans, baby. We don't catch feelings, addicted to bad bitches, adrenaline fast living. Record label send a contract, I wipe my ass with it. Outlaws, no ass kissing, just like Johnny Cash did it. Yeah, this city, we been going hard long before they named the bars after country music stars. These cars tell them stories of them barroom brawls. The nights we stood in line to hit a line in bathroom stalls. Hit that Tiger Market 30 deep on Friday night. We gon' cruise, holler at girls, and just ride all night.
I got blood drops in my whiskey. There's too many neon lights. No familiar hometown faces. Beneath these guitars late at night. These were stomping grounds once upon a time. Now it's all glam and flashy. I guess I'm old school, going down slow, like them outlaw classics.
Son, I was 17 years old, still wet behind my fucking ears. 5 deep in the primer, Monte Carlo, bumping through the Ville. Country as a mater from the outskirts of the sketchy danger zone. All I knew was eating chickens, chasing girls, and getting home. Past 2 o'clock, Music City with the sleep. Now it's me in New York City with a bunch of shiny teeth. Yeah, they running out of room, but dog, I'm used to pushing and shoving. I dove in every bar from Broadway to fucking DeMario. You ain't never seen a man with no legs jam out with the fiddle. You ain't never seen the witch with spoons get down and wear the whistle. You ain't never been surrounded by some rich kids up his band. He broke a beer bottle and chased them bitches all the way to Cactus West
Blood
Side.
drops in my whiskey. There's too many neon lights. No familiar hometown faces. Beneath these guitars late at night. These were stomping grounds once upon a time. Now it's all glam and flashy. I guess I'm old school, going down slow, like them outlaw classics.
Let the band play.
Church. I am the redneck bitch. Ha! Hillbilly. Hey! Hillbilly. Yeah! Hillbilly. Came from the bottom like well water, bitch, 6-string, quick picking, what's good, motherfucker? Rebel flag, bandana, chromed out, Harley Davidson, damn motherfucker. I stay all up in the limelight, higher than a damn kite. Might be sipping whiskey, turn the story of a bar fight. On MTV with a torchlight, smoking up a blunt while I'm playing with some terrorite bitch. I'm the barefoot rapper, everybody keeping distance from. You hear my name, you know I don't play what the fuck I'm about, where I came from. I know a lot of rednecks, know a lot of real thugs, know a lot of hillbillies, toting scraped up guns, know a lot of motherfuckers in the huddles where I'm from. With a huge pig farm, no fingers, no thumb. Hillbilly. Beer bottle to your head to the beat of my kick drum. Raised in the South, rough hands with slick tongues. Ain't no shit, start of a bitch, come they get some. Sipping on yeast on a 5-gallon milk jug, middle finger kind of guy. Packing me a big ass 1911. Truck so motherfucking loud, God could probably hear that shit way up in heaven. I'm the guy these wannabes rap about in damn near all their weak verses. Got that fire like a devil's son, but you know I'm accepted in all churches. Death to these weak rappers in the studio in a black hearse. Bitch, I'm sick like Zika virus. I'm the king now, some bitch close. Hillbilly. Hillbilly. Shit, you could bite me in a Facebook beef if you wanna come and fight me. Don't like button heads, like it down like a bull. Stick my thumb in your head and the mouth like a skull. Oh yeah. Oh Lord, I ain't never gonna run from no one. You fucking with the wrong one, yeah. 'Cause you can get it right, you can get it right. Run up, catch hell, take this L, you can get it right. Oh Lord, I ain't never gonna run from no one. You fucking with the wrong one, yeah. 'Cause you can get it right, you can get it right. Run up, catch hell, take this L, you can get it right. My throne, this is my throne. Heavy is the crown and this shit is so cold like my veins. I ain't never lied, casting out these demons like I'm casting out a line. Okay, chill, calm your horses. You get killed like abortions. I'm so real, make you feel them bullets hit you in your torso. How you want it, you can get it. Split them like some firewood. I'm just out here by myself. Wish a motherfucker would. Okay, hit him with a buckshot, no fuck shit. Go ahead, got a cops, no fucks to give. What's up, bitch? Looking for a lick? Well, shit, I'm pissed. I don't need no pistol. Hit him with fist. Life's a bitch, mine's a hooker and she's rich, and I'm a pimp. So up that money, miss me with that funny shit. Country rappers make me sick. Half of y'all can't rap for shit. Coming at you like a pit, then I'm passing you like Vic. I feel bad for laughing when this half-ass rapping gonna quit. I ain't known for running, but just know I came to run this shit for real. Oh Lord, I ain't never gonna run from no one. You fucking with the wrong one, yeah. 'Cause you can get it right, you can get it right. Run up, catch hell, take this L, you can get it right.
Oh Lord, I ain't never gonna run from no one. You fucking with the wrong one, yeah. 'Cause you can get it right, you can get it right. Run up, catch hell, take this L, you can get it right. 2 times, hit 'em 2 times. Casting out these demons like I'm casting out a line. I ain't lying, fist fight. Who it like a girl in the woods, spinning tires. Painless like a pearl. Ayy, we got the sauce, you with the crust. Feel the hit, sit down deep in your gut. One total gunshot, made the barn rock with the fuck. Middle finger up, cook 'em in the crock pot. High bad while he's running, what up? You ain't never seen me coming, shut up. All my critics, mind your business. Ain't hear nothing but some crickets. Butter you up like homemade biscuits. Don't kiss ass, but damn sure kick it. Bitches, I'm up in these trenches, but still looking like a princess. Princess up and lifted trucks. No DJ, but I mix it up. No replay, so live it up. Don't take L's, we winning, yup. We winning. Come get it. You fake it. We live. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh Lord, I ain't never gonna run from no one. You fucking with the wrong one, yeah. 'Cause you can get it right, you can get it right. Run up, catch hell, take this L, you can get it right. Oh Lord, I ain't never gonna run from no one. You fucking with the wrong one, yeah. 'Cause you can get it right, you can get it right. Run up, catch hell, take this L, you can get it right.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight to Las Vegas Motor Speedway's broad. I already messed that one up. So let's try that again. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's broadcast by Next Gen Racing Productions, bringing you the High Country Trucking Series Season 3, race number 3 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the Arris 124. All the drivers are ending happy hour here, getting ready to go qualifying. Tonight we have 36 of some of the fastest, toughest, meanest truck drivers on iRacing.com. Glad everybody could join us. Like to give a shout out to everybody out there watching already. I appreciate all the support and the love. So we're going to get ready to go qualifying here. We're going to see who we can jump on board with. See who's getting out there already for their up to speed laps. And it looks like as of right now, we have a few trucks out there. We're going to go ahead and jump on board here with the 97 of Andrew Nypower as he's coming around for his up-to-speed lap here. As you see, a little bit of track information. It's a 1.5 mile over here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Not quite sure what the temperature is just yet. We'll check in on that with our weather report here shortly as Andrew takes the first lap here, going into turn 1 and 2 on his qualifying lap, hugging the bottom down there. Gonna have to wait, see where he slots in. I believe this is his second lap actually out there. He comes through 3 and 4, real close to that wall, down onto the apron near the grass, across the line. He slots in at first right now. Down to second already. As PJ Popham has put it on top of the leaderboard right now. We're going to go ahead and jump back through the field just a little bit further now with the 99 of Eric Blunt as he gets ready to take his first green flag lap here in qualifying. As I stated, we have 36 trucks tonight. Pretty big field. Going to be some amazing racing. This track seems to sometimes be a multi-groove track. Sometimes that high line can end up coming into play later on in the race. Not sure if it's going to work itself in early or a little bit later here tonight. We'll just have to keep an eye on that as we go along. Looks like right now, actually, Andrew Nypower. Keep getting that confused. Andrew Nypower back onto the pole. Nope. Just got it stolen away from him again by the 19 of Rick Reiner. Looks like Rick Reiner's shutting that truck down. Eric Blunt slots into 14th place on his first lap, coming back around for a second. Let's see if he can improve that at all. We're halfway through this 5-minute qualifying session. I'd like to give a shout out real quick to all the boys out there at Bethel Middle School. Heck of a job this Saturday at the conference tournament. A lot of those young men wrestle for the Haywood Elite Wrestling Club. I'd like to give a shout out to all of them. Hunter, Grady, Kane, Xander. Let's see, some of the boys and girls out there on jump on board real quick with the 53. So he's pulling into his pit stop, so try to go somewhere else if we can. Looks like the 13 of Vic Wagner. See if he can improve on his second lap. Was able to improve all the way up to 6th place. That's a heck of an improvement there. Gonna jump back here with the 83 of Richard Smith. Not sure why his paint is not showing up. There it goes. The Red Bull comes across the line to take his first green flag. Slots in 25th position as of right now. Looks like on our pole we still have that 19 of Rick Reiner up there in pole position. Not sure if anybody's going to be able to take that from him, as he was the fastest car out there in happy hour. I keep saying car, but these guys are driving trucks, but he was the fastest out there in happy hour. Going to actually try to jump on board with last year's champion of Season 2 for the High Country Trucking Series. Brian Maskell Jr. slotting in 15th for his first timed lap. Riding with him on his second as he goes down the back stretch. As I was shouting out some of those kids back to that real quick, we have Caleb and Hunter and Grady, Kane, Xander, Ariana, Corbin, Isaac, Isaiah, Mason, Lucas, Mahaffey, Caven. I'd like to give a big shout out to all of you gentlemen. Looks like most of the truck drivers are done there qualifying. We're going to see if we can't get a hold of our pole sitter before we all get ready to go green here. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. A little bit of complications. I'm trying to work it all out right now as we speak. Gonna try to get a hold of Rick Reinert if we can real quick before we go racing. Hey Rick, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Dave.
Hey, big man, looks like you got a fast truck out there tonight. Fastest in happy hour, fastest in qualifying. What do you think you got for the field tonight?
Well, I hope I can be fast in the race. Win this thing. We'll see.
All right, man. Well, I know you're still tightening them belts and everything like that, getting ready to go for this long race here in Las Vegas. Think the weather and tires, anything like that, is going to come into play before I let you go?
I'm not sure what's going to happen, Dave.
All right, well, at least you're honest about it. Good luck tonight, man. Hopefully I can talk to you sometimes during the race. Hopefully it's not under bad conditions. And have fun. I'll see you later, man.
Thank you, Dave.
All right, there you go. Once again, Rick Reinert. He's one of the veterans, been around this league and series for a very, very long time. As we're going to go through our grid here. First position, we have the 19 of Rick Reinert. In second, the 22 of Cody Terry. Back in third, we have the 66 of Donnie. In fourth place, Brian Maskell Jr. in that 33 machine. Fourth place, we have the 99 of Eric Blunt. In sixth, we have the 77 of Lance Yancey. Coming in eighth, we have Vic Wagner. And in eighth place, Brian Kaufman in that 8 machine. Ninth is Brendan Hartwell, followed by Andrew Nypower. Darren Skin, I still can't say your name yet there, Darren. In 11th place, in 12th, we have Damon Cox. 13th is Carl Dotson, followed by the 32 of PJ Poppin. And 14th and 15th, we have the 1 machine of Colton Geist. 16th is the 43 of Craig Learman. 17th is Kendall Lavon. And 18th, Mark Byers. 19th, Joshua Caldell. 20th, Justin Walters. 21st is David Smith Jr. And 22nd is Travis Arthur. Donald Bennett. And Tommy Bush. For some reason, I thought that was Rush. Rest of the rundown real fast here as we're going to get ready to go. Green flag racing already. Going to have to get all of that off of there. As these guys get ready to go green flag racing, we're going to jump back up here on board with our leader. He gets ready to go around this track here. That pace car is going to be making that hard left turn. There you have it. We're about to go green flag racing at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The 19 truck with it in hand. Green flag is out. We are off racing tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. 19 down there on the inside with a good jump. Followed closely with that 22 of Cody Terry. Everything seems to be sorting out pretty well for those top 2 trucks. Third place in line down there as well. Not too much of issues or anything like that, as we see trucks still side by side fanning out back there in the background. Going to jump back a little bit further in the field with the 77 of Lance Yancey on that high line. Not sure if that's by design or if he's just stuck out there right now. The 13 comes up just a little bit to run door to door with the 77. Sorry if my voice is a little bit off. Been battling a cold all week long. On top of that, I've just actually quit smoking. So my nerves are a little bit shot. I'm a little bit out there in my head and whatnot. Anybody that's ever quit smoking cigarettes knows how hard that is. So if I talk a little weird, go a little crazy, you know, that may be a contributing factor. Not quite sure if anybody's going to understand that quite yet, as the 19 still out there in the lead, followed by closely by that 22, as the 22 is looking inside for a battle for the lead. It's Cody Terry door to door going through turns 3 and 4. Still down there on bottom on that quarter panel of the 19, drifting up just a little bit down through the tri-oval next to the grass. The 66 of Donnie's following him through. Not able to make the pass at this point in time, so we're going to go ahead and jump back here through the field just a little bit. Going to go back here and join up with the 5 truck of Brandon Hartwell, as most of these trucks seem like they're starting to try to get single file up there on that high line already. Seems to be the preferred groove. We'll have to watch that as the race continues. Going to check in real quick on our weather report here. Looks like tonight at Las Vegas it's 78 degrees. The track is 101, which should make these trucks a little bit loose later on in the run. I do know that they tend to tighten up as the run goes on through the center and off of exit. I'm going to have to just wait and see what happens as the front of the field is starting to get all over each other a little bit. No one able to make a whole lot of room except for that 19 with a small gap, less than 0.3 of a second. But he's maintained that lead ever since the drop of the green flag, leading all 5 laps, as we're now running lap 6 of 124 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the High Country Trucking Series Season 3, race number 3. Sorry, I had to catch my breath just a little bit for a second. Once again, as a lot of you know, I'm the only one up here in the booth, so it's a whole lot for me to do, a whole lot for me to take on, but we're getting it done. Next Gen Racing, iRacing.com, where legends and names are made. 3 wide battle, almost, as it looks like that. Who was that? I can't even tell at this point in time who that was, with Andrew Nypower right there. Almost going 3 wide. Right in front of Andrew, actually. It's the 8, the 5, and the 32 of P.J. Popham is the one that looked like he wanted to go 3 wide. Thought better of it at this point in time. As we still have a lot of battles going on through this field. Rick Reiner still out there in the lead by less than 0.2 of a second. That gets much closer. We're going to jump back on board with him, as it looks like most of the field behind him from about 15th on back has started to become single file. We'll take a look real quick back here with some of them, as you still see some 2 wide racing for 14th and 15th and 16th position right there, all 3 trucks. Close quarter racing coming off of turn 2. That could get a little treacherous later for these truck drivers if they're not careful, getting a little loose. It's a weird kind of loose, because you're tight through the center. You're torquing on that wheel to the left, trying to drift out towards that wall, and then all of a sudden you get that grip back, and the rear end of the truck wants to wiggle on you a little bit, and then you find yourself counter steering back towards the wall just slightly. So it can be a bit of a battle there off of the turns, especially as these truck drivers get more and more laps on their tires. So we're going to have to wait and see what the fuel mileage might come into play here later. I believe the fuel window should be somewhere around the 25 to 30 laps. I know that's a 5-lap window. I didn't really do too much math or research into it, but it's somewhere in that 25 to 30 lap range, I would believe, here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Gonna have to see if anybody decides to short pit or stretch it on the first run or two, as it looks like we're gonna have some good green flag racing here, as we're already working lap number 12 of 124 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Riding along with the number 1 car. It looks like Cody Terry, we've had a change in the lead. Cody Terry was able to get by that 19 last lap and drive away now to almost a half of a second. Wonder if anything happened with that 19 truck. Not quite sure. As we see, the 33 was also able to get by the 66 of Donnie. There is a caution out on the track. I believe there might have been some debris or something like that come off of one of these trucks. Throw the caution out here tonight, just as I was talking about possibly getting a long green flag run. Caution comes out for debris in turns 1 and 2. Cody Terry trying to slow down before he gets to that pace car. Not quite able to do it. Gonna have to be careful and let that pace car go back by him before he enters pit road. Otherwise, there might be some consequences and repercussions with that. We're gonna bring you the... Looks like a truck actually may have spun. We have a truck on pit road smoking. He's gonna probably use a fast repair, get that thing fixed up. As you see the leaders here beginning to file down onto pit road. Looks like that truck is going to end up going a lap down, possibly get his lap back on a wave around here. Looks like that may have been who would that have been? Who would that have been? Not going to be able to get it, but we're going to bring you the replay of the race off of pit road here in just 1 second. Able to keep the lead off of pit road. See all these truck drivers getting what they can off of pit road. Hopefully nobody sped, nobody slid through their box for tonight. It's going to be a long night to overcome some things. If you do it early, you might have a chance to make that happen. Later on in the race, pit road could make you or break you. Hopefully most of these truck drivers will get everything under control. As we're back on board here with our leader, the 22, Cody Terry. Looks like it was the 16 truck that had an issue. The 16 truck of Tommy Bush had an issue. Something came off of the car. He spun it around, backed it into the wall, I believe, and wasn't able to catch that on any of our cameras. Just going by what I heard on the radio chatter. Looks like that 16 will receive a wave around here. Able to get that machine fixed and out in front of the leader. So with 1 to go, he'll get a wave around, be able to rejoin the field on the lead lap, but in the back of the pack. So that's going to be interesting to see what he's able to do with that from here. Only 1 fast repair here at High Country Trucking Series for Next Gen Racing. So he's going to have to be careful for the rest of the evening. Make sure he doesn't stuff it in the wall or anything like that. Otherwise, it could spell big trouble for him as the night goes on. As we're currently working lap 15 out of 124 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Like I said, for the High Country Trucking Series Season 3, race number 3. A lot of you that joined in with us last week for the driver interviews at the end of the race, you heard us talking about going to Texas. Somehow I was looking at the schedule wrong, had the wrong track in hand. We're not at Texas, obviously, as we're here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So sorry about the confusion. things like that sometimes do happen. Like I said, just my apologies on that. I kind of read the schedule a little bit wrong. Sorry to mislead anybody on that. You see that 16 truck getting the wave around now as we speak, going around the field's going to start getting 2 by 2 behind the pace cars. The pace car lights are off now. Going to bring you one of our newer shots here. Hopefully this does not backfire on me. Another cool camera shot that was just created not long ago for us. I love the way it looks. Gives you a nice view into the driver's side window. Still see a little bit of those hands on the wheels as we're still with our leader, the 22. Sounds like he's got the truck cut off, already saving gas. Fuel mileage already on the mind of your leader. It appears with him cutting that truck off, he's got to already be playing a fuel game. We get set to go back green flag racing. Coming to take lap 17 out of 124. That pace car is going to make its way down to the bottom of the track and make that hard left turn off of turn 4. Putting the restart back in the hands of your leader, the 22 truck of Cody Terry. And Cody fires off. Gets a pretty good jump on that outside line there. Got some changing lanes back through the pack there. Not sure if that's completely legal, as I know you're supposed to. You're supposed to maintain your line until you pass the start-finish line. Not sure if somebody stumbled on the restart and it was trying to avoid something or not. Sure the race stewards are going to have a look at that probably post-race. Maybe some penalties to come down on that, as the 33 truck was able to get by the 19 for second position now. I do have to warn you that 33 machine of Brian Mescal Jr., this is one of his absolute favorite tracks. He's going to be somebody you're going to have to deal with before the night's over. I can pretty much guarantee you that, as the 19 still all over the rear bumper of the 33. Vic Wagner in the 13 slotting in fourth. Followed by the 77 of Lance Yancey. That's who jumped outside. As Lance Yancey gets sideways, goes big wreck. Big wreck back there in the back. We're going to have to take a look at that. That's going to be a big wreck. Multiple cars involved in that. Do you see him coming around here? It's going to be right here when we get around turn 4. Lance Yancey's going to get a little bit sideways in front of these guys. Take a ride through the grass. Oh, and Vic Wagner sideways as well into the outside wall. More contact after that. We're going to jump on board with Vic Wagner. Possibly. Well, not really right now. We're going to just go ahead and jump back on board with our leaders. Back on board here with Cody Terry as your leader. Second caution this evening already in a short span of time. You know what they say, cautions breed cautions, because all the close quarter racing, bringing the field, bunching them back up together. Usually if these truck drivers can get sorted out after about 5 or 6 laps, it usually will go green flag racing. But like I said, on these restarts, you got to get everything you can get. It's all take, no give, even this early in the race, as we're only working lap 20 of 124, still 105 laps to go. Gonna be a long night for a lot of truck drivers after that melee and mishap. They're gonna have a few trucks, I believe, at least one, maybe up to 3 or 4 laps down if they had to tow their vehicle back to pit road. Most of these truck drivers should come back down for fuel and tires, as we had about 6 or 7 laps of green flag racing right there. As you see there up in the Up in the background, multiple trucks on pit road getting fixed. Some of them able to leave now before the leaders get there. Looks like a lot of the trucks decided to stay out. That's going to put some different tires out there. Most of the trucks stayed out. Only a few on that lead pack decided to come in. So we're not going to bother with a race off of pit road as all your leaders have stayed on the track. As we still have 2 laps of caution here to go, we're gonna see if we can't get a hold of our leader here in 1 second. See if we can talk to him while we're under caution here. There you see Cody Terry, your leader. Heck of a fire suit and a helmet right there. Cody Terry, this is David up in the booth. You got a copy?
10-4, got a copy.
Hey, bud, so how you feel out there leading this thing? I seen you were able to get by the 19 of Rick Reinert. He was a fast truck in happy hour, fast truck for qualifying. Think you got something for a long haul here, or how you think this race is going to play out as we've already had 2 cautions within 21 laps?
So far, so good. Truck feels great. About 15 laps gets a little tight, but so far, so good with this GBC Chevrolet. It's a really fast truck. Team brought a really fast truck this weekend. Hopefully, I got enough for the rest of this race.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate your time as you're now on 1 to go. Pace car lights are out. I'm going to let you go, bud. Good luck here. Get those elbows up. Hope to talk to you a little bit later.
Appreciate it. 10-4.
Going to pop up your top 5 here for you, brought to you by 946 Designs and Haywood Elite Wrestling Club out there in Haywood, North Carolina. Those guys do a hell of a job out there. Got a bunch of killers out there on that team. As we're going to get ready to go back green flag racing here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. That pace car should be making that hard left-hand turn any minute now. Oh, no. There it goes. Sorry. I apologize. I jumped the gun a little bit. Restart. Cody Terry fires off pretty good. That outside lane doesn't get moving. Big jump by the 22. The 19 follows him through on the inside. Side by side racing for second place between the 19 and the 33. The 19 able to clear the 33 going down into turn 1 and 2. You see 4 trucks now battling for that 3rd position. Little bit cleaner of a restart. You see some trucks battling out back there in the back. Cody Terry off to a big jump already. Eric Blunt able to slot in 3rd place in front of that 33 of Brian Mescal Jr., followed by the 77 of Lance Yancey. His name always gives me fits when I just try to say it real fast. Gonna have to probably slow down on him. Followed by the 5 of Brandon Hartwell, the 38 of Derek Robinson, Donald Bennett, the 31 machine in 8th. Caution is out again. Not sure if they got everything cleaned up from that last wreck. Some drivers may have spotted something out there, and race control decided to throw a debris caution. So, as we're already under a quick caution here, going to take just a fast about, I don't know, maybe about a 2-minute break here. We'll be right back with you to bring you all the racing action from Las Vegas Motor Speedway.